Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm Richard and this is a little bit of everything. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to introduce you to my obsession with keeping my grills and my cookers clean. It's something that I've done from as long as I can remember. I've always been this way about my grills and my grill grates. So I'm going to show you how I clean and dress everything and how I get my grills ready for the next cook. You'll notice also that this video was shot when the weather was a lot nicer than it is today, and I'm in a hoodie, and in the video you're going to see that it's nice and green and warm outside. So stick with me, we'll get to the video right away. Okay, we're going to grab this grill grate out of here and get the second one out. Take both of these into the house and set them right here inside the big box. Now I'm going to go grab the one off the pellet grill. I was going to show you, I have two layers of foil here. I put a foil on a foil, and that way I don't have to continue to clean this off after every cook. Once it gets really messy, then I will eventually change it. But what I will do the next time is I'll just get another sheet of foil and put it down on that sheet of foil. And that way it just saves me from having to change this out every single time I cook. I'm going to go ahead and shut this up into the house. Come on, Mags. Come on, Maggie. Let's go. Come on. Get in the house. Let's go. So, I have the grate here, and I'm going to actually trade places with these two. I'm going to take these two out. Put this one in. And I don't even attempt to clean them off at this point. That's what this soaking will do for me. So I have this nice handy little faucet here. I can turn that on hot. I have my Dawn dishwashing, and I use Dawn simply because it is really great when it comes to grease and that kind of stuff. And I just kind of pour a pile of it down here in the corner. And then once I get my water hot, okay, that's hot. What I do is normally I'll pull this into here. This has a little extension that I can pull down. It also has this handy dandy little feature. Lets me do this as well. And I'll work a nice lather up inside of this thing. Some of you might think this is too much work, but you know what? I've just been this way with my grills ever since I can remember. I've always kept them clean. I've seen a lot of cooking videos where guys open up their grill and the inside of it looks horrible, but I mean, you know what? A lot of those guys are producing award-winning barbecue, and some people say, oh, that's just flavor. To me, I just have a different opinion. So, like I said, I don't judge anybody who does it a different way, and I would hope that people wouldn't judge me either. This is just how I do it, how I prefer to do it. So anyway, I just kind of mixed a little bit more of this Dawn throughout here. And like I said, the dimensions of this are based on my cookers, and I have 4 of them out there, or 3 of them out there, I'm sorry. I have a 4th one in the works, but that's a completely different video. But and this box is based on all of those dimensions of those grates. And so what I do is I just kind of pour this around Now that I've got all the soap and everything inside of here, try to help get the suds going. So as you can see, we got a big pile of suds in here. One thing I forgot to mention is these grates that come out of the gateway, they have these they have these handles on them, and I don't try to get the water deep enough to cover those. I can get those clean, just a little bit of scrubbing on those, but I do try to get it deep enough to submerge everything under the water. And much to my wife's chagrin, I will typically leave this sitting here for, well, most of the time I do it overnight. But it just depends upon how bad the grill grates are. I think I could get away with cleaning these in about 4 or 5 hours. Let that dawn, work on them, and work on the grease and what have you. And then anyway, when I get to the point that I'm going to start cleaning them, I'll pop you back in here and show you kind of the process I go through there. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these grates up. I kind of wanted to show you this a little bit. I actually started on this one, and you can already see the difference. I hope you can make that out. It's really pretty clean. It's kind of hard to make it out against the background, but you know, like I said, I try to keep them as clean as I possibly can. I do know they live in a smoker, and I do know it's their job to cook the food. I don't know, there's just something about a clean grate that satisfies me somehow. So we'll get these grates all cleaned up, and I'll take them out and put them back on the cookers and kind of show you how I get my cooker set up for my next cook. So here I am at my pellet grill. I have the Silverback by Grilla Grills. Really do love this grill. Right now what I'm going to do is I buy one of these heavy duty rolls of foil paper from Sam's. This is the heavy duty one. They have a couple different types. Again. So once I have this set, I'm going to go ahead and tear off a sheet of this. And just lay it in here. I'm not worried about being too exact. I just want to cover the area underneath it and make sure I allow for it to drip down all the way out. And then I got my clean grate. Go right back inside. Look how nice that looks in there. Firebox is still seasoned, but my grate's completely clean, which is the way I love it. So once that's done, last thing I do before I put the cover back on, so I take this out of the way. And then I have some of this stainless steel cleaner. This one happens to be Wyman's stainless steel cleaner. I'll spray a little bit on stainless steel here. And just get me a towel, wipe it all down. Normally it's a lot worse than it was when I did this last cook. But I like to keep this looking as clean as I possibly can. Again, now I think there's people that are going to think maybe I'm a little obsessed about keeping my grills clean, but it's just what I do. Obviously not everybody is concerned about this as I am, but for me, this is how I keep my grills clean. Okay, one down, one to go. If you've ever had to put a cover back on one of these or take it off, I don't know how all the grills are, but for the Gorilla, that cover is very, very tight. So let me show you a quick tip. So I struggled with this for quite a while until I figured this out. So smokestack end is what you try to get on. If you try to put the smokestack on and then cover this, these corners right here will rip your cover. So what I do is I get the opening that goes over that, so that it's just barely over the edge. I guess that helps my job. If you let it fall too far down, you'll have trouble. So once you have that on there, you can very easily slide these down to where they're supposed to be, and your cover's basically on at that point. I know that wasn't very graceful, but I do have a couple little tears in this cover where I've managed to mess it up. So anyway, fits great. Here's my gateway. Here's my nice clean grate. I'm just going to put one of these on. And that's that. As you can see, I still have the charcoal in there. I'm going to have to get rid of that by the next cook, but I usually just worry about that when I start the next cook. Grate's all nice and clean. I only leave one of them in there. I'll store the other one in one of my tubs. I don't use both grates in here very often, but when I do, I have it available. So anyway, that's that. Let's get the cover back on this. So that's it on cleaning the grills and getting the grill set up for the next cook. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe. I will be putting out some more videos on different things, cooking, and like I said, this channel's a little bit of everything, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a great day and a blessed day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.